We've all heard of Karen asking for the manager in grocery stores, restaurants, fast food places, you name it. She's asked to speak to the manager of it. But what happens when a member of Karen kind is sat in front of a judge or a jury? Well, it turns into something out of a TV show. Freakouts, meltdowns, and descents into insanity. This is Karen's in Court, and things are about to get heated. Let's get started. Our first male Karen of the day is Daryl Brooks, who, in the most Karen way possible, defends himself in court and tries to be clever with the judge, thinking he knows how to do her job better than the judge herself, but she's having none of it, and puts him comfortably in his place.
All right, thank you. The jury can come on out.
I was told to pay for something under a civil statute.
Mr. Brooks, I am not the custodian. Bring it up with the clerk of court.
How
not
can I bring
addressing
it up with the clerk of court? How am I supposed to do that? So that makes me wonder if it's a
Mr. Brooks,
case.
the jury's coming out. I'm not going to address your request for open records. I'm not the custodian of the records, sir.
Being sued? My Sesty Trust is being sued?
Mr. Brooks, this is an irrelevant matter that you're attempting to bring up in the presence of the jury. The record should reflect these interruptions.
Before the jury came out, Your Honor.
And I told you I wasn't going to address it. Please.
Okay, so it's a civil matter. Who's being sued? My Sesty Trust? Because how can I be
Mr.
sued?
Brooks, you're talking about an irrelevant matter between you and the clerk of court.
It wasn't irrelevant when I got the paperwork from the clerk of courts. I was simply
Mr.
trying
Brooks,
to address it.
I'm not going to address it. The jury will
So
disregard
I'm being
these
sued?
irrelevant
This is a civil
comments.
matter? We haven't addressed subject
All right,
matter
thank you,
jurisdiction yet at all
everyone.
either?
Please be seated. The jury
So
will
we're not gonna
disregard the
address subject
statements
matter?
Mr. Brooks is making about subject matter jurisdiction. They are a misstatement of the law.
Yes. No,
All right,
they're not.
and
just like this is a civil case.
Mr. Brooks, the jury's here. Please
Just like
show
this is a civil
respect
case.
and decorum.
According to this document, this is a
Mr.
civil
Brooks,
case,
please stop.
which means someone is being sued. Civil is a suit.
Mr. Brooks, you're talking about an irrelevant
I
matter.
have the
I'm
paperwork
starting
sent
the
by the
trial.
paper course right here that says it's a civil matter.
Mr. Brooks
So
has
what's
nothing
being
to
sued?
do with
My
this
Session
case.
Trust is being sued.
I have no idea what you're talking about. So,
I got the paperwork right here.
all right, I'm
How
going to
do you not
excuse
know
the
what I'm
jury
talking
right
about?
now, given this disruption. All rise for the jury.
After missing his court date, this male Karen is brought forward in front of a judge and asked why he missed the day in court. His surprise shocks everyone in the room, including the judge. But if you think that's shocking, just wait for what happens next.
Your attorney withdrew, so you'll have to hire an attorney?
I don't need an attorney.
You're a lawyer?
Nope.
You want to talk to me about me? Bond with me? What do you want to tell me?
About what?
Bond?
I don't really know, to be honest with you.
That's going to cost you 30 days in the county jail for contempt. Cuff him, if you got the cuffs. Hold on, it's $5,000 cash surety bond, temporary, subject to the temporary protection order. He just swore at the judge. Can I give you a piece of advice?
What?
You can either make life easy or you can make life hard.
I already ruined my life.
That's 60. You want to go for 90? That's not. That's 180.
Yeah!
That's 306.
I'm working at McDonald's. Now I gotta f***ing come here and f*** my life up. F*** you!
Melvin, stop!
How many days you wanna give me now? Are you Sir County?
Melvin,
Yeah, I'm at about a year right now in contempt, so.
He's got mental problems. He's not on medication.
Ma'am, I don't care.
I don't give a
Melvin,
either.
stop!
F*** everybody. F*** you.
Melvin,
The power.
Good,
The power.
good.
Suck faggy.
that's stupid. Melvin, stop. Stop it. You're not even getting in trouble.
This dude.
Melvin, listen. You're going.
Who the f*** keeps telling me anything?
Stop. Just let him do
Listen.
whatever he
I
wants to
listen.
do.
Melvin.
You don't want to listen.
Hey, I like your suit.
When taking the oath in court, this Karen decides it's wise to constantly interrupt the judge. But this quick-witted judge knows exactly how to handle it. Wait for it.
Ma'am, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to provide will be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury?
I would like to call.
Ma'am, stop. I know you want to control this room. But this isn't Burger King. When the sign changes to Burger King, you can have it your way. Right now, this is my courtroom, and you will answer my questions. Stop. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury? Yes or no? Are you going to tell the truth? All right, I'll take that as silence. I understand her attorney is on here. Where is her attorney? Again, say anything again without telling me you're going to tell the truth, and I will hold you in contempt of court for 93 days. Contempt carries with it 93 days and or $7,500. You will not act disrespectful in this court. Do you understand, ma'am? You certainly may remain silent. Where is your attorney? Do we have an attorney?
I'm on here.
Sir?
You do, Your Honor.
This smug male Karen law student is absolutely schooled by a judge after she rules against him and he insults her judgment. Justice served.
Even you don't testify to that.
An
The
application.
best you have testified to about notice is I do believe there was talks about application.
Exactly.
But I'm reading your words, right?
Exactly.
But I don't recall telling her specifically how the process
Exactly.
works.
She was on
That
notice,
is not
there's
putting
an
her on
application.
notice, Mr. Paulino. She's going to have to fill out a 10-page thing that asks her
That's not.
to list.
She can't
No.
go down to the condo
No,
place
Mr.
and get an
Paulino,
application.
it's not.
This is standard practice, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Paulino, you're dead wrong.
That's your opinion.
No, that's my ruling, pal. And let me tell you something, Mr. University of Miami Law School. I taught at UM for many, many years, and you right now are embarrassing us. You do not show that kind of disrespect, okay? If you don't like what the judge is doing, then you take it to the next forum. But you do not sit here and say that's your opinion like a baby when a judge rules against. Don't even utter another word. You got a lot to learn about what it means to be a litigator and a lawyer.
I don't want to be
Good, because you don't have it in you. But you got a lot to learn about what it means to be a member of the Florida Bar. And if you think that this kind of petulance and babiness on your part to turn around and tell a judge who you disagree with, well, that's your opinion, is going to get you anywhere, you are sorely mistaken. If there's nothing you should have learned in the last 2 years as a law student, there's something you should have learned as a human growing up, that you do not show that kind of disrespect. You don't like it, take it to the hallway. But you do not look a judge in the face, because I don't care what you think about me. You got to respect this process. And if there's anybody who I expect to respect this process, it's a second-year law student at the University of Miami. Verdict for the plaintiff, $450 and court costs.
This next male Karen was arrested and charged for possession of cannabis. And when his trial came up, he pleaded that it should be illegal and he should be set free. But when the judge tells him the law isn't up for him to decide, you'll never guess what he does next.
Yes, sir. I think it's very unfair, the marijuana law here. I think we the people deserve better, because marijuana is a very harmless drug, and it's been around for ages, since the 80s, 90s.
I've heard that baloney all my life, so don't go any further on that.
Yes, sir.
I don't know whether it's good or bad. All I know is
Yes, sir.
Tennessee still has it against the law. I swore to uphold the laws, and I have to uphold the laws as a judge. It probably is unfair, but I can't change it. You've got to go see the legislature to get that changed.
Yes, sir.
And if you get it changed, I'll be the happiest man in the world, because I won't have to prove it. But right now, it's the law of Tennessee, and I have to enforce it. Now, if you want to plead guilty, you can today. But if you want a trial, we can give you a trial on the officer's day, which is Officer Vincent.
Officer Vincent?
You want to fix trial day?
Yeah, we can do that.
That'd be fun. Then you make another A7. Yeah, call it. I can't give you your name of man you really need to call. But if somebody...
Hey! We the people deserve better.
When this male Karen isn't happy with the outcome of his charge review, he swears towards the judge. Then, when asked to apologize, he does, but he thought his apology would change his charges. So, says it again, and gets held in contempt for 120 days in jail.
Going to be held no bond, sir, until further order of the court. Thank you.
Kidding me?
Yeah, no, I'm not kidding you. That's the truth. You're not going anywhere. That's the truth. All right, thanks. All right, Suzanne Walt.
My charge was battery.
Oh, wow, I know, man. But that's the way life... What did he say? Whoa. Bring him back. Whoa. Bring that guy back. Bring him back. Whoa. Hey, bring that guy back.
You want him back, Judge?
Yeah, I want him back right now. So what did you just say when you walked away?
I called you a because you're... That's
Did
not
you?
my charges I had yesterday.
Okay, hold on a second, sir.
Battery charge.
Sir, this court is inclined to hold you in contempt of court, and I want to know from you, give me a reason why I should not hold you in contempt of court.
I don't see a reason why you shouldn't be, because there's not a reason this should be here.
Okay, sir, I find you in contempt of court for using that type of language with the court you just used, and before I pass sentence on you, I'm going to ask you if you have anything to say before I pass sentence.
I apologize, I was out of line. I'm just upset because this is not what I was charged with yesterday.
Okay, sir.
I was charged with the battery.
I accept your apology, and I will sentence you to 60 days in the Broward County Jail. Thank you.
Can I take the back in?
All right, sir, hold it. Come on back. Come on back, sir. Sir, I'm inclined to hold you in contempt of court again. Would you like to tell me why I should not hold you in contempt of court for the last thing you just said?
I asked if you're allowed to do that for me.
All right, sir. I find you in contempt of court for the second time you said that. Do you have anything else you'd like to say in mitigation of the second sentence I'm about to hand down?
I was just asking my attorney if he can do that.
All right, sir, you have nothing. I'm going to send you to another 60 days to run consecutive to the prior 60 days. So now you're up to 120 days in the Broward County Jail. Do you have anything else you'd like to say?
Nah.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. You're done.
I didn't even know you can do that.
All right. Thank you.